Get ready with me to get my cut off. I have never been happy with the shape of my breasts. So where my are placed, it's not like linear. It's not like where you'd want them to sit. So I have actually been wanting this for a long time. I just never wanted to have the scars, at least not yet. I also did want to wait a while before deciding to do this, just to make sure my hubby and I were on the same page when it came to children and expanding our family. We don't want any more kids. We want to enjoy the rest of our lives and maybe travel. I don't know, do fun things. But definitely we're done. My kids are older anyways. I have one that's 13 and 17. So like we're at the finish line. It's time. Like it's literally time. Anyways, about the lift. So I had to do my research because there are not a lot of doctors that do this, just because I think it's just like a skilled practice. And I feel like doctors just prefer to do the norm. It's the normal way. But if you do your due diligence, you will find a doctor that will make you happy and do what you want. Funny enough, my same doctor, my favorite doctor that did my vision last year, so removed my 1250cc implants to 600cc implants. He is the one that's actually going to be doing my procedure. So important to feel good, especially so we can continue being good moms. Like we devote ourselves and our body. So like why not feel good while we're taking care of everybody else? So I'm not too sure how they do it. We kind of spoke about it. It's just not a procedure that's done too much. And I don't know why, because really what you're doing is like, you're getting like the that's maybe this big, and you're basically cutting around it and tying all the skin back like this. So imagine you're bringing all the skin around it together. So that's essentially how you're doing the lift and making the placement look nicer and just everything a lot better. Also, super duper important, I think you have to be a very healthy person, because I think the risk when you do a lift of any kind or any surgery that requires you removing the nipple and placing it somewhere else, there's also a larger chance of your nipple not wanting to regraft again to the skin. So it's very important that you're a healthy person, that when you go to your pre-op, you tell them everything, because you may not be a candidate for this, because if you lie and you don't tell them every single thing, there's a possibility that it will fall off and you're not going to be able to have a nip. I tell you, you need to be so honest and not be scared. Like it's scarier to have a nip fall off than not be honest. Before your pre-op, you also want to have like a list of notes in your phone of any questions that you're going to have, because the day of surgery, it just goes by so fast, especially if you're the first appointment. You're usually there at like 6 a.m. and you don't really have time to go over any questions. So today is definitely the day that you go and you ask your doctor any questions that you have, any concerns. Also, look at my room. Frank, dude, everybody's in here. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just ask me. Also, I'm turning 36 on Sunday. It's time for me to lift these baby.
I think what she said about finding the correct doctor and do your research is so important, and that is a really big message to take from this video. I think a lot of times celebrities are so rich in the light of like big guns and big boobs, lips, nose, blonde hair, cheeks, jawline, like they have everything a girl would look at and be like, oh my god, I want that. Oh my god, look at her eyebrows. Oh my god, look at her lips. And a lot of time people will just like type like lip job, and the first thing it will come up is like on Google, it'll be like sponsored, and it's not even recommended, it's literally just sponsored, like the first link, and they'll go get that done, and then the first couple of days you're like, wow, my lip, and then give it a good couple of years, everything just sags, and you're in so much pain, there's migration, and you just haven't done your research. But this woman just said, like, make sure you do your research, and it is so important that you do. I really like her. I loved how honest she was as well. She said, like, it's so important to have the questions, it's so important to research, and it's so important as well to feel good about yourself. I think, a lot of times people go, oh my god, she's a mum and she's got a job. Oh my god, she's a mum and she's got her lips done. Like, that's disgusting. And it's like, why is it disgusting? She's devoted her whole body. She's like milked. She's carried children. She's pushed children out of her. If she wants a BBL, or she wants her to be lifted, or she wants her to be taken off, like, that is her choice. It does not affect you in any way, shape or form. Not once she sat there and gone, yeah, if you're mum, you need to do this. She's just gone, this is what I want. you know, if you do want this, you need to make sure you do the proper research. And she's being very honest, and I think a lot of times celebrities don't be honest about their surgeries. They just say like, yeah, I got my lips done. Like, they don't talk about the pain, they don't talk about the recovery time, they don't talk about where they went and why they went there and what they researched, what questions they had. They never do any of that, and it's just so unnatural. Whereas this woman clearly just sat down, she's specifically said what she needs to done, why she needs it done, what you need to say, you need to be very honest. And I think I really respect it, I really do, and I think good for her, honestly. And she looks incredible as well, which is the main thing.